Cue cinematic background music. Open with slow motion shots of both cars rolling through a mountain road at sunrise, glinting light over their hoods. Cut to close-ups of lights, curves, grills. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of cutting-edge automotive design, you're in for a treat. Today, we're doing a deep dive into two of the most highly anticipated releases of the upcoming model year, the 2025 Chevrolet NORA and the 2025 Toyota GT Super. These two vehicles, while serving different performance philosophies, both represent a bold step forward for their respective brands. In this video, we'll break down their exterior styling, bodywork language, and the color options that will define their presence on the road and in your driveway. Starting with the Chevrolet NORA, this model is Chevrolet's take on a future-forward GT cruiser with modern muscle DNA. The front end grabs attention immediately, thanks to its wide, low-set grille, a dominant presence flanked by razor-sharp LED headlamps. These lights sweep backwards like eyes narrowing before a sprint. One of the most distinctive touches is the split-element daytime running lights, stretching outward like wings above the grille and wrapping around to hint at Chevy's electric future. The hood itself tells a story. Sculpted, muscular, and marked by two aggressive creases, it emphasizes the car's width and hints at performance potential even before the engine roars to life. Move to the side and you're met with a long hood and short front overhang, classic proportions reminiscent of Grand Tours. The beltline gently rises toward the rear, creating a subtle forward motion, and large wheel arches frame what will likely be 19 to 21-inch alloys, depending on the trim level. The stance is planted, yet refined. The doors feature a clean surface with slight concave detailing, drawing light dynamically as the car moves. At the rear, Chevrolet has gone modern minimalist without sacrificing flair. A full-width LED taillight bar gives the back a futuristic look, paired with either a slim integrated lip spoiler or a more pronounced wing in performance trims. Quad exhaust tips are expected on the top-spec models, with a vented diffuser that screams capability. And don't miss the small yet functional aero touches, like integrated air curtains at the front and rear wheel arches, subtle side skirts, and the optional panoramic roof that almost disappears into the blacked-out pillars. Now, let's switch gears and check out the Toyota GT Super, which is an entirely different animal. Toyota went full performance first with this one, clearly inspired by racing heritage and Japanese design principles. The front is lower and more angular than the NORA's. Expect a sharply pointed nose, with a splitter that looks like it belongs on a GT4 track car. The LED headlights are tight and blade-like, with aggressive intakes positioned just below them, perfect for cooling high-performance powertrains. One of the most unique aspects is the use of negative space. The GT Super's body seems to flow inwards in places, with deep character lines that rise from the front wheel and sweep rearward in an arrowhead formation. From the side, the car sits lower than the NORA, with a fastback silhouette that ends in a tightly curved rear deck, functional and beautiful. Moving to the rear, it's all about aerodynamics and downforce. A large, aggressive diffuser dominates the lower section, while fin-like elements on the corners suggest high-speed stability. The taillights could feature 3D segmented LED elements, adding depth and dimensionality. Top trims will likely offer an active rear spoiler that rises at speed or under heavy braking, further enhancing that motorsport-inspired appeal. Carbon fiber accents on the side mirrors, roof panel, and rear wing may be optional or even standard on limited editions. And like any true performance machine, the GT Super has a wider stance at the rear, with bulging fenders that help accommodate staggered wheels and tires for optimal grip. So what about the paint? Both of these models will make bold statements, not just in design but in their color choices. The Chevrolet NORA will likely launch with a refined yet modern color palette. Expect to see summit white, jet black metallic, and graphite gray anchoring the range. But for those looking to make more of a statement, there's deep ocean blue, a bold racing red, and potentially a unique pearl finish exclusive to top-tier trims. Special editions may introduce two-tone schemes, like a black roof paired with a high-impact color like solar orange or emerald green. Matte or satin finishes could also be offered for track packages or launch editions. Toyota is doubling down on aggressive, motorsport-inspired hues for the GT Super. Expect classics like pearl white and midnight blue metallic, but also more expressive tones like volcanic red, plasma orange, and a possible matte avalanche white reserved for limited runs. Toyota may introduce a few bold new shades specifically for this model, possibly under names like Super Blue or Velocity Red. And if history is any indicator, they may surprise us with a color-shifting finish or something chameleon-like for a halo edition. Both cars will offer contrasting roof finishes in gloss black or exposed carbon fiber. Mirror caps, spoilers, and side skirts may also receive carbon or gloss black treatment, giving the cars that signature high-performance edge. Expect optional stripe packages, pinstriping, or decal sets to be available for those wanting to add an even more unique touch. Track trims might include numbered badging or exclusive launch colors that won't return in later production years. Beyond the main colors, little details will matter. Look for blacked-out trim elements instead of chrome, especially around the grille, window surrounds, and badges. These visual cues will help distinguish sport trims from the more comfort-oriented variants. Now, when you place both cars side by side, the design philosophies become clear. The Chevrolet NORA leans more into clean muscle blended with modern tech, balanced proportions, strong stance, and a premium finish. The Toyota GT Super is angular, compact, and explosive. One's designed to cruise with presence, the other to pounce with precision. From lighting signatures to grille shapes, from fastback silhouettes to aggressive diffusers, both vehicles are tailored to specific drivers, and both will absolutely turn heads on the road. So, which one is for you? Are you drawn to the NORA's sculpted elegance and bold American flavor? Or does the GT Super's aggressive lines and race-bred styling speak to your inner driver? Drop your pick in the comments below, and don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more deep dives on 2025's hottest automotive releases. In our next episode, we'll take a look inside both cabins to compare tech, materials, and driving ergonomics. Until then, drive safe, stay curious, and thanks for watching. Fade out with aerial shot of both cars parked under sunset, then cut to channel outro and music.